Hi. Um, it is that about purpose of why and more about how we can use this power of why. Everybody knows that we need energy, time, and money. Everybody knows. But everybody knows that I need money for some bungalow, some big car. Here it is sell that vehicle, house, bottle, huh? That we know that it is almost the outer materialistic and pleasure giving things which we need, for which we need money, time, and energy. But uh, there is a small mistake which we are always doing. So here I am going to tell you about what is that mistake. See, here, first of all, we know about psycho-cybernetics, where and awaken the giant within. These are the two books. You go for that reference and learn about the summary and lessons from these two books. Now, conscious mind. It is about paradigm shift. It is when you shift the mental prism so that the angle will be changed. To shift that mental prism, you must know the 360 holistic picture that is there. World change, then the world will be changing. So సృష్టిలో లోపం లేదు, దృష్టిలో లోపం ఉంది. మీన్స్ దేర్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ రాంగ్ ఇన్ ద creation. That is the wrong is in our mindset. So the way the in which the angle in which we have to see the world is to be, is it giving the right colors to the world, is it right flavors to the world. So it is all about the mental patterns uh, we have created to trigger so and so emotions. So here, if you want to change that mental patterns, you are consciously, you must always seek the why, seek the benefits, seek the advantages which you are going to get from that adversity. So, as you see the adversity, if you see the advantages, as you tackle that adversity, as you embrace that adversity, you will see the uh, advantages. Then, the greatest strengths, the greatest power is awakened within you. That giant will be awakened. So, a open to listening and learning is important to shift that so that you learn something new and your knowledge will be there. And so, for which you must also, when your money converted into knowledge, it's called innovation, sorry, invention. When you're putting a lot of money and efforts and focused preparation, if you are doing it in the money is not only paise, but it's also about your attention, the asset of attention. If you are investing on that, you will get invention. The invention, then you are inventing something. And this when you money transformed into knowledge, that is called invention. When your knowledge transferred into money, so your knowledge will be transferred into money through our actions, through your actions. So as you take action on that knowledge, you can give you can give the results to the outer world, because of which you get money. And that's what innovation is all about. as you innovate something out of that knowledge through your actions, that knowledge will be converted into money. So as you get an idea that is of knowledge, okay, and you create a business model to solve problems of the world, then you will a businessman. That is your business. That is your business. So idea transferred into a business model. So whatever you get into your mind, it is your conscious mind. As you read something, as you listen to something, you will get it into your conscious mind as you're listening it attentively. Okay, now you have to transfer it to your subconscious mind through your with by repetition. And that repetition also is that repetition and the emotion. And through emotion it will snapshot. Okay, it will be like snapshot, it will register into your subconscious mind, you know. Through that, if you are really putting that emotional why, putting that emotional why, emotional, the region behind the emotional region that triggers your emotions, the strong why which you have already connected. For example, if you are connected to your family and so product, for example airbag in your car, if you say what is that airbag, if you am saying that okay, this car has this airbag features, but you don't have connected to that airbag, it is nothing it doesn't mean to anything. It's just an airbag. But if you say that airbag is your family member's life, you imagine that okay, when that accident happens, your family member who's very dearest to you got accident. But at that time you see that the airbag actually saved his life, and that's why you get that emotional why, and you have taking that action. You are taking that action means you are investing in it. You are investing in it means you are buying that car which has airbag. You don't buy that car although it is more costly for you, because that you find that worth. As you find the worth means you are connected with the why. You are you get that why, and you get that why, emotional why. Then you don't see the cost, you see the worth of that airbag. You see the worth of that car which consists of airbag. So here the airbag which is normal thing, okay, but when you are emotionalized it, when you are connected it through your emotions, as you imagine that emotional why, as you visualize those accident where your airbag going to come to your rescue, then you see yes, it is very essential, so I am gonna buy it, and my choice is, my action is that I go for that. So don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Okay, here what happens when you know about lot of things about what, how, okay, it's only a knowledge, it doesn't mean. So okay, when you are only connected to how and what without knowing why, then you without knowing that emotional why, you are that only leads to your knowledge only. Or you will become a fool. You will become a fool because having only learning leads to knowledge, which means only you are a fool, because there is no action, there is no transformation. So let your learning lead to action, and you can become wealthy. As you want to be really wealthy, healthy, then of course you must know your why. Without, because very few people know why. In it, the Simon Sinek told that start with your why, because only 10% of people out of 100, okay, 10% of people only know why. Remaining people, 30% of people know how. That is a standard SOPs they know, but 60% people know what is the specifications. They know that is that consists of airbags, then brakes, disc brakes, and everything they know, but they don't know really what it meant for. Okay, so has many benefits and many advantages out of anything, however the cost it might be. As you know those things, you will be connected to that activity, you will be connected to that goal, you will be connected to that habit. As you connected to it, of course your emotions will helping you, will give you the boost of motion, will create you emotion. Through your emotions you will be in motion, and that motion is nothing but action. That action will transform your life and gives you the results which you always wanted. That's why here the start with why, to bring an idea into a subconscious mind with an emotion, that feeling, to register into it and that embedded into it. So as I have told you this thing, and mobile phones, for example, when you say that what specifications it is as, that is ad. In the ads, uh, if you say the ad part, in that ad, what is the specifications that mobile has, then you don't connect it. If, for example, it has a camera, that camera might not give you any feeling, but if you are saying that because of this camera, if your child uh, if child is dancing or doing something, even you're shooting it, you are connected to your and shooting it, and then you see that camera is worthwhile. Otherwise, if you put that camera is just like nothing, that is like nothing, it is waste of your time. But you see that actual scenario where you are feeling that camera is very useful, then of course you will put that money into that pixels memory, pixels of megapixels camera. Because of that, you are very much you want high definition picture of your child dancing at that moment or in a particular situation, so like that. So as you see that how, how it is made, how that camera was built up, how that camera works. Okay, if you know how only, how also, that doesn't give you that connection. So why is only giving you that connection which gives you that action, which pulls you, which pulls you or pushes you to take the action. So the benefit, as you know the benefit, and that benefit is really strongly connected to your mental space which you have created, to your loved ones, or to your loved activity, to your loved habit. Then of course you will not see the cost of it, you will see the worth of it. So that's why the Steve Jobs always starts with why. As he starts with why, and of course he will be able to sell his products. So no purpose, for example, and you have no purpose, it's very important. If you don't have any why, if you don't find your why, what happens? If you don't find your why, you are not connected to anything, you are not using your money, uh, time or energy, you don't use it. Then what happens? That money, time and energy is going to destroy you, because you are not able to create emotion is not created, then that energy which is not in motion. Okay, because of lack of emotion, because lack of why, because of no purpose, then what happens? That energy and time and money accumulates and causing a flood havoc on your life, and that destroy your life. So the same case, for example, as a farmer, if you get a big price for your land, there is no need to do farming and cattle rearing, and no job. Then of course that farmer having no job, no work, then what he is do? He doesn't know any job other than the farming. So what he will do? A big vehicle, he bought a big vehicle, a big house, so that and big body, and he's eating a lot. So big body and a big bottle at evening. Okay, but what happens? Because of which the life will be regressive. his life will be little life. He don't have a bigger life, he have a small life. So it life will be regressive, it means he is going to die soon. That's why having a big vehicle, big house, big body, and big bottle doesn't mean you have a big life. Okay, so almost you must have to have a big life. You must be connected to your emotional why. You must have big purpose. Must have a big dreams in your life. That's where you can invest your. So you must have a purpose or why or emotional why to invest your time, energy, and money, or to channelize it so that it will be productively for the benefit of others only. Because if you are self-centered, you cannot think big. Thinking big means you have to have a broad mind where you can where your time, energy, and money can be will be enriched, means encompasses all the well-being and growth of every single person of your society or your country or at the larger world. So before you have them, before you have your time, energy, and money, you must have a purpose to invest them. You must have that emotional connection to invest them so that your life will be big. Although you don't have a big house, big vehicle, a big car, and nothing big bottle, okay, still your life will be big because you have an emotional why. You have that emotional why which encompasses all the human beings and living creatures and the planet for the purpose that is for profit and people and uh, planet. You must include you of all these three things, then of course you will be a big, you will be a bigger as a person and as a life and as a soul. You will be enlightening. So this is the what I am going to tell you about. Without this, okay, whatever you have, that is giving you stresses of life. It is nowadays you see that stresses because of abundance. You have a lot of abundance, abundant of things, material things, but that leads to stress because of lack of stable heart. That is because of you not connected to your heart. That gives you the stable platform to hold this energy, money, and time in the proper place. So that's why you must have that stable heart, the bigger heart. The bigger heart is essential to hold these things in proper place. That's what I am saying, trying to say. Thank you.